Go. Hi everyone, it's Pigomo here again. Today we're witnessing a historic history in the financial markets. Gold just crossed 4K in the first time ever in history. This move isn't just another price milestone, it reflects growing uncertainty in global markets, rising inflation fears, and shifting investor sentiment towards safe havens. Mind you, if you bought gold as at early last year or early this year, you should be smiling right now. You should be very happy right now. In fact, the year is booming for you personally. Yeah. So why the government is shutting down, why the government shut down gold hits 4K dollars, and that's massive. So, in this video, I'll break it down what's following this rally, the key players behind it, and what traders and investors should watch next as gold enters uncharted area. Stay tuned because this could reshape the outlook for currency and equities and commodities in the months ahead. So, for me personally, I like I like to trade. I like to trade what's happening. I like to follow the trend. If it's buying, I'm there. If it's selling, I'm there. I don't like to hold assets like that except cryptos. I don't like to hold other assets except cryptos. It's not my style. Every trader has what they like to do and what is safe for them based on their portfolio management. So today, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a top-down analysis on gold, on what's gonna happen next, if it's gonna buy or sell. Now, a lot of noise is going on out there. A lot of noise is out there because of the government shutting down, what's falling the market, what's happening. First of all, anytime the government shut down, first of all, the last time the government shut down was about 7 years ago or so. And anytime the government shut down, the markets always move up. That's one thing you should know. The markets always move up. And currently, gold is on a very strong bullish trend. As you can see my chart, as you can see right now on the 4 hours time frame, you can see a very strong bullish trend on gold charts right now. A very strong bullish trend. So yesterday, which is Friday, was supposed to be unemployment rate cause unemployment rate drop, but we didn't get that because the government is still shutting down. Because the government is shut down, so we didn't get unemployment rate. And the Fed rate cut is scheduled for October 28th and 29. And if the government is still shutting down till then, they can't hold that meeting. I feel like that meeting is going to be very terrible for the Fed government because if the government is shutting down, they can't do anything. They can't cut rates, and nobody knows how that is going to affect the markets, how it's going to foil the market, and nobody knows what's going to happen till then. So let's say if the government opens before then, if not, nobody knows what's happening. So let's dive in. Now you can see as you can see on my charts, I have a 4 hour time frame here. Now you can see a very strong bullish trend. You can see the market is buying from this let me mark that out. So it is buying from 2952. On Friday, market dropped. There was a dip in the market. It dropped down to 3952, sorry, 3952. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame for a clear view. I like to go internal structure to see what we're talking about. Now, as you can see, as price hits 4K 44057. Immediately price hit that level, it started dropping to the downside with momentum. You can see a very strong candlestick. It's very strong two Marabosa candlestick on the 1 hour time frame. So right now, and immediately hit this TV 942. He started buying back. He started buying. So traders right now will think this market is still buying. Is this a change of character, or is it still buying? Nobody knows. It just the market closed at this very point. At this very point, the market closed at this very point, at this supply zone. If you go down to 50 minutes time frame, you see a supply zone here. I see a supply zone at the 50-minute time frame at 4:23. Let me mark that for you guys. I see a supply zone. Yeah, the red where the red arrow is, that's the supply, and where the green arrow is our demand. Uh, is our demand. Right now, right now, we could see a change of character already happening in the markets, because the markets should have sold from this level. It did sold from this level, but it couldn't break price. It couldn't break uh the the support here. Let me show you guys. Price started selling from this level. Let's start from here. Boom, low, high, low. Then go to this demand. Then high, lower high. Then it's supposed to create a lower low. Then fades to create a lower low. Then instead it became a initial high. Then higher low, higher high, equal high, because of the resistance, because of the support turn to resistance there at those level. It was aiming at those level, at those support level up. Then if price tried to retest the level, and it started selling back equal high, which was the initial low, then became lower low, back to our very demand, then started buying again. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, to our very supply level. As you can see here, to our very supply level. Now, at this level, what price is doing here at this level is called shift in liquidity. This is what I call shift in liquidity. Because at this level, price was supposed to sell at this level, but why is it going back up? Why is it breaking back up? Supposed to create low, then lower high, maybe to this supply level back here, then start breaking structure down to the downside. This is what price is supposed to do. This is what price is supposed to do to the downside, but no. Instead of price to do that, instead, it started shifting back up to the very supply zone. And if you look internal structure, if you go down to the 5 minutes time frame, I don't want to go very low to the five, or let me just go for you guys. If you go down to the very 5 minutes time frame, you can see inside this cycle that I mark, you can see inside this cycle that price started breaking structure. High, low, high, low, high. Now, with this kind of movement, with this series of highs and low, this series of swing highs and low, with this kind of movement, price could easily break structure. This could signify that the bullish is back on. The bullish trend is back on. Mind you, we're on a very strong bullish trend, but at the same time, dips happen. Dips in the market is when the market is at a very, very new all-time high. Dips always happen at those times. When the market is at a very new all-time high at an uncharted territory, dips could happen at any time. So that's what traders are trying to avoid right now. That's what a lot of traders are trying to avoid. They don't want to get caught up in that dips. You understand? You don't want to get caught up in that dips. It's really, 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 really bad when you get caught up in dips like that. So that's what a lot of traders is trying to avoid right now. But with this movement right now, with this whole movement, with this whole high, low, with this series of swing highs and low, price could easily break this structure. Let's go to the 15 minutes time. Price could easily break this structure. Price could easily break this structure to the upside, then back to this very initial supply zone, then start selling back from the zone to the downside to this very demand. That's one thing price could do. Or so there's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of possibilities here that what a price could do right now. So or it could easily just buy, break break all those highs, then retest, then create new all-time high. Then all the traders know that oh we're on a buy position again. They create another support, they retest that level, they start buying again, and so on and so forth. That's how gold moves. If you backtest gold, you see that's how it moves. It likes to retest internal structures and just do it thing. So you see that price do these first movements. Scenario one. Let me just plug this here so I can talk very well. So let me tag this as scenario one. One. Scenario two. Then another scenario could happen here. If you look at this very price structure, you could see that price it's price is at a is at a supply level on the 15 minutes time frame. You understand? Price is at a supply level on the 15 minutes time frame. It could easily just sweep these eyes, but because of these equal eyes here, that's why I'm saying price will break structure to this supply zone back. Because if you look at the left, you can see equal eyes. Let me mark that as equal eyes here. Sorry, which is liquidity in the market. You can see equal eyes here. Yeah, equal eyes. Oh yeah. So price like to sweep liquidities like this. These are equal eyes. So I'm very sure price will break this structure to the upside first, but I'm not very sure if it's going to break above this above 4057, this supply zone. I'm not very sure, but I'm very sure price is going to break above 4023, this supply zone here, this equal highs. I'm very sure it's going to break above, or going to break above, then start selling, or break to the upside and continue the bullish trend. Those are the two scenario I see on gold. Those are the two very scenario. And either way, I'm selling or buying. That's what I like to do. I always like to follow the trend. So either way, I'm selling or buying. You understand? Either way, I'm selling, and the rules of the market is sell high, buy low. Now, at this level, you can't be buying from all this level. From this level, you can't buy from here. It's very wrong to buy from this level, even if it's going to buy, but it's very wrong to buy at all this level. All this level, it's very wrong to buy at all here. If you wanted to buy, you should be buying at all this level. This level here. Should be buying at this level 397 or 39943. You should be buying at those levels. Those are the low, at very good low level you should be buying. But if you missed it, you should wait for a clear break to the upside, a very clear break to the upside with momentum. Then wait for the price to create new support level, and at the retest you join. It's very simple. At the retest you join. Now the next buy should be around here to the upside. If the market break to the upside, the next buy should be around the next support level to the upside. Now around all this level, you should be looking for sales. If the market is selling, if the market shows patterns to sell or wake rejection at all the supply level, you should sell. So that's it for gold for me. But for me, I know gold overall, it's going to break structure. Even if it's going to sell at all this level, it's going to later break structure to the upside. Gold is still going to be buying. It's the most safest asset right now. Gold is very hot. Everyone is trading gold, and you should be doing that too because it's a safe haven for traders when there's uncertainty everywhere. If you check other banks, the BOJ, the BOE, they are all going terrible right now. The only place that is going well right now is the US government, despite everything that is happening, despite the tariffs, despite the AI, despite the government shutting down, despite the wars going on in Gaza, Ukraine, and all that, the noises and everything. The US government is still going well. The US dollar is very strong, and the US stock market is still going well. They're still creating all-time highs. So you should be trading the US stocks and gold. Gold is the most safest asset right now. Gold is the most safest asset right now. If you're trading extended transfer funds, that's okay. And if you're buying to hold, you just have to wait for gold to be at a very good level. You just have to wait for those higher time frame pullbacks so you can buy gold at a very good level. So I hope this video out there helps someone. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be dropping updates on gold and cryptos. Yeah, I'm very big on cryptos. I have other cryptos I'll be holding. So if you watch my old videos, you see about other cryptos. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on other platforms, and keep a comment on the comment section and let me know what you think about gold. So do you think is it going to continue buying, or is this just a new phase?